All right, no intro today. I didn't click the right button. Here you go. I'm not even gonna do the full countdown. We're here. We're already here. You already saw it. There's no hiding. We can't hide from that. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Unusual Whales WhaleWatch trading show, where we dick around for the most part, but we also surf options flow and take live trades using Unusual Whales tools. If you've never been here before, I am a NASDAQ nerd. Our man over here in the red is our little ES trader. And then we got Tucker back, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tucker's back.
Tucker's sick. He went on a date. He went on a date this weekend, and she gave him the flu or something.
No.
So Tucker's gonna be hacking.
No, come on, man. No.
All right, I'm getting a little bit of lag here, so let me see about this Riverside thing. Maybe that ain't the move. Maybe that's not the move.
So what part of your new setup?
And close that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the Riverside. I'm gonna stop my virtual camera. I'm gonna get me out of here. Something is giving some OBS lag all across the board. Where's my restream? I don't think the YouTube's live. Yeah, it is. How's it going, YouTube? Just double checking these tech issues and make sure it's not going to make us crash the stream itself. Double checking.
Monday with all some tech issues, man.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Everything looks okay.
I'm still getting some weirdness here. I don't know what it is, though, so I'm just going to roll with it, and if we have lag during, that's fine. But all throughout the stream, folks, feel free to drop flow requests, ticker requests. We'll get to them as we get to them. Right now, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the NASDAQ as it bounces off of support with a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. It already gapped up 3% in the overnight. It got pretty damn close to 4, it looks like, before a little bit of a pullback. I'll see if there's anything spicy that we can take as we head into open, but most likely we'll be waiting for a couple of Periscope updates before we get too cocky with this big of a gap up overnight. Now, whether or not this gap up holds has yet to be determined. We'll see if this is the one as far as peace deals go. I don't know how confident I am in that. We've heard that before over the weekend. We'll see how it goes. But for now, let's get to our little open interest changes right here at the top. I'm probably going to have to fix Tucker's camera again. I do. That's fine. Anthony, I got your screen up, so don't pull your porn up. We don't need that this early in the morning on a Monday.
Sounds good.
We do already have a comment from Isaac who asks, what are you guys going to trade? You guys have any ideas what you're looking into today?
I'll be definitely putting on some NASDAQ scalps using MNQ tiny size because I'm a coward and a poor. But we'll put something on. I'm going to have to play a little safe. I mostly do shorts, and everybody says don't short an uptrend, but I tend to do it anyway. So we'll see if we can't catch a few shekels there. In the meanwhile, what the hell are we looking at, Anthony? Everybody feel free to get your flow requests in the chat. We will double back for them as we go along. Today's probably not going to be one of our fabled almost 4-hour streams. Today's going to be more of a 2.5-hour stream. I have another interview with a space ETF company at 2 p.m. Eastern. I got to do some prep for that. But let's dive in, Anthony. What are we looking at on your screen here, man?
Seems like a lot of, at least on my open interest filter here, a lot of weekly kind of, 40%, 50% out of the money stuff coming in, some puts. These look like the old-fashioned, 45% out of the money premium little grabs there going into the week, especially a short week with higher theta. I mean, Marvel 160 puts, Marvel's up. I don't know how much pre-market right now. Let's see. I'm sure it's up. Yeah, I mean, hard to find something that's not up pre-market right now. I mean, they're up 5%. These are going to be worthless at open. I read another one, 44% out of the money, 3 days. These are probably going to be worthless at open. I bet you IREN's green. Yep, another 4.5%er. AXTI, 63% out of the money, 3 days. These are all premium grabs here. So, like, when you see these at the ask here, just, pay attention to that out of the money percent there and your days to expiration. Usually, there's a Tesla there, 618, 240, put 42% out of the money. Like, all these will be worthless here. Little premium grabs there that came in Friday. Other than that, yeah, I mean, the only thing that's kind of decently close to the money that has some time on it. There are those Noke 62614 puts there. These closed.
I'm gonna
So they
complain
came in
about
at 50
Nokia
there.
every time we see it, man.
Yeah. These closed up 10% here. Nokia's probably green pre-market. I would like to bet that. Oh, up only 1.5%. Interesting.
Couple
Okay.
shekels,
Oh.
one or two.
So I mean that's kind of the only major one there. A good piece of flow that I found on Friday though. Let me find it there, and it's gonna print at open, so do not tail it.
Nate in the YouTube chat says, "Don't tell Stoney we are bullish in the market for the next 4 short trading days." Hey man, that may be true, but I bet bank I will still get some shorts off. So you wait.
Look at the intels that hit there on Friday. That 626 140 call. Just this is my flow feed. This is how it hit that flow feed. Just look at that ascending fill there. Look at that size. Yeah, I mean
Smacking it.
These made a decent little move there on Friday, about $100 a contract, 389 up to 477, 488. Most of that
They're
carried
probably
over,
in for
so.
some happiness come open though.
Yeah, I think last I checked, Intel was up like 4%.
Yeah.
3.68. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's still a nice little pop there. Yeah, I mean,
They'll get a
Friday
couple
was kind of.
bucks.
They'll be
A
happy
couple
that
bucks.
that premium candle there. I gotta see what it was there. Only 3.2 million on that candle, so just a little pocket change for them. But yeah, I mean, other than that, Friday was kind of slow flow wise there for me. Last week's flow was just, I mean, it was just a slow week last week, and it's
What are you
coming to
gonna
that
do,
time
man?
of year. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about summer is the flow slows down, but hey, that's okay. That's okay.
Luckily, we
Makes
have gamma exposure on Periscope,
e
and we can scalp
yep.
anything, man. We will
Yep,
get
yeah,
some on. Hang around into open, those of you still chilling. Feel free to start dropping those flow requests. We'll be putting some trades on today. Having a little bit of fun with the Unusual Whales tools. Let's see if we blow up a prop account or two. I do have a new personal account getting set up, so we'll go back and forth between that and the prop account. Playing it chill, but we will finally be trading some personal again after the Wee Bull explosion. And I'll still bitch and moan about it. Don't get me wrong, but we're going to fix it.
I do have one that's gonna get you going here. That
Oh, for
I
fuck's
think I
sake,
showed you on
man.
Friday, the NVTSs
Just rub
from
salt in the wound, why don't you?
I think this is from Wednesday's show there. I mean, these were already 180 up to 233, 277 actually. Look at our pre-market. We're up 8% on these again.
For those unawares, why he's giving me shit about NVTS is I caught this bastard at $4 a share, and did not touch it. And then I got to watch the flow that I saw on it get exercised for shares at $4 a share. Unreal.
Yeah. I didn't get I was busy this weekend doing homeowner yard stuff, so I didn't get to go through that spreadsheet that we usually do. But look at those the DRAMs from last Wednesday's show too. Look at that. I mean, 537 up at 724. Another good little find for us. Just a lot of stuff here I gotta still sort through. A lot of
sorting.
stuff to sort through.
Sort
Hey
faster,
Tucker,
bro.
I got a job. I got a job for you, Tucker.
Yeah, how can I help you?
No.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want this job.
I'm here to help. Hey, what's up?
Me and Nick need donuts, and we need you to go get them right
I
now.
don't think I can.
I
I don't think I can do a
downstairs right now,
donut,
but
man.
joking.
A donut will put me in a coma right now. The sugar,
Yeah,
the heavy weight in my stomach, I will pass out.
I could use a little sugar, but yeah, I mean just a couple names from last week's show. There, we didn't really have much from Friday. But yeah, my open interest, just my highest kind of names there. That's how about these GT7s? These were kind of interesting when they hit there. I mean, they got a little pop right away, 20 up to 30. But this was one I think guy caught Friday as well too. Look at this thing. This does not have a lot of trades on this one here. Like look at the last 30 days. I mean, you get some odd spikes in put premium, but look at that call premium. That was an interesting one. That net volume just massive up there.
I gotta find out why I'm getting screen lag here. You can keep going. I'm gonna switch to your camera. I just gotta mess around with some shit here.
Cool. Yeah, absolute gamma's up at $7 on this thing. Yeah, that's a very interesting piece of flow there. It looks like we're gonna open up about, it's a $6.40 stock. It's up 7 cents, up 1% on the day already. That's what I find funny about, that's why I'm not a huge fan of those, under $10 stocks, just because they, 7 cents on that name. It's a 1% day already. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through here. Yeah, it's not too much going on there. Some hood puts there. This, yeah, it was an opener, but 44% of the money. Pretty far.
Weird. What is causing this shit? It's somehow Tucker's back, and as soon as Tucker came back, we got tech issues.
No.
Did we have any last Friday?
No.
I was here last Friday.
Yeah, he was technically.
Yeah, but he was like here with air quotes.
He was still a part of the stream.
Thanks, Anthony. That's my goat, Anthony.
You can't bully our little Tucker like that. Tucker.
Yeah, you would never do that.
Didn't you piss and moan the whole time he was gone that we had nobody to bully?
Well,
what do you mean?
But then,
this guy.
Well, I don't want to bully Nick.
I'm too cute. Especially the more you bully me, the less maid outfit we get. You gotta toe the line.
Less?
Yeah, the less. We know you guys are excited for it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts there. We know damn well.
We have the count. What is it? The 24th you're doing?
The 24th. The 24th will be the Stony Made Trades episode, and maybe I'll have something special for viewers that day too, besides my furry cleavage.
So we got a 10-day countdown. Tucker, we need to get a graphic for a 10-day countdown.
Oh God, Nick, do you want me to do that?
Yeah. We won't main channel it, but yeah, we can hype it up a bit. I'll probably do something special for viewers only again, but we'll see. They'll have to tune in to find out and make fun of me. A little bit of both. Feel free to meme it. They've already been memeing it, but I imagine it's going to get worse because all of the memes are with a fake dress, and the one I have is a little bit more revealing than that one. So it should be interesting to say the least.
Gonna be a fun episode there. Yeah, I don't have you. Do you see anything interesting over the weekend? I mean, most of my
mostly just news waiting for the gap up.
Yeah.
A lot of, like you said, a lot of Fridays seem to be some premium nabbers into kind of the bottoms of the week. And we're kind of seeing that in the flow here in the open interest changes. I think a lot of these puts were written. We do have a lot of ask side on it, but if you ask me, a lot of it's probably intraday, and a lot of it's probably a little misleading. Look how out of the money these are. Just like Anthony was saying earlier. Like I think like all of these puts were written. Like look how cheap they are. Look how out of the money they are. The only ones that maybe, like the Nokia puts, I could see those hedging some of the upward trend that they've been doing. But these Tesla, these Intel, these even the Oklo, I mean, it just seems like somebody's going to pocket some change here. Those are really far out of the money with no time.
It's funny, too. The Tesla's actually... For what? Because typically when they come in like that, they don't read as a sell. These Teslas at the ask actually kind of read as a sell here. Look at that. They actually came in at the ask and that IV dropped for once. That actually, I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, holy crap, it actually reads as a sell kind of for once there. But yeah, I mean, everything else, like, I'm just kind of looking at there. I mean, the AXTIs here, they read, like, if you just strictly read it from a flow reading standpoint, it reads as a buy with, I mean, that big IV spike spot price increases there. This one maybe not, and more so not this one because it feels kind of goofy, but like the let's do like the Intels.
Those 155s on Nvidia could be a good example. Yeah. See, like these, they read. Oh well, even this one kind of drops a little. Oh, well,
Jeez, of course, the one time they all kind of
The one time they do
don't.
lean a good sell. You want an
Yeah,
example where it's hard and you're not gonna get one.
Oh, okay. Let's do the Marvels. I know these ones read as a buy here. I know these ones do. So I mean, okay, yeah, you get the Ivy spike. They're filling with the ask, but like just from a flow reading standpoint only, hey, these look like a buy to open there, but just understanding 3 days out, 46% out of the money. It's a little premium grab. This dude's gonna pocket
Yeah.
about 918K on these two.
Not bad for a weekend of sitting on your ass, huh?
Yeah. Marvel?
Real quick, NASDAQ is right back up to the top of a little chop range that they've been forming in the pre-market session. Rejecting right off of it. I have a couple of key levels here. They're not super important. My next important one's way up at 30,665. I want to see if they just range in here as we come up on open, or if we're just going to break out and blast up to a 4% day to make up for one of those negative 4% days. Definitely seems to have found a bottom up here in the 500s, but we'll keep an eye on it. I would like a flush to test the top of this range again. That is a solid move, but it's not crazy. It's 50 points. We're not looking at 150-point candles today like we were all last week. A little bit tighter now, but I'll be keeping a lookout as we go into the open. Stick around, folks. We will put some trades on today. I might even have to long. We'll see. That'll probably break the universe, and we'll have some issues, but we'll see. Those of you hanging out in Twitter chat, usually you guys are flooding us with flow requests. You got us for a couple of hours, man. Give us some shit to break down. Maybe we'll even put something on if we like it enough. There's still 300 of you in here. I know you got some questions and some shit you want to see. Don't hide from me. Don't be shy.
No one else is talking, bro. It's just the one comment from Isaac.
and then it's just all Nate on the YouTube feed. Sup, Nate?
Yeah. What's going on? Weird Monday morning. It's interesting. It's the reason it's dark in here, why my light is so different, is I have like flash flood warnings going on. So.
Hell yeah, dude. We were getting a shitload of those. Dude, there are trees just bent in half all over town from the other day. Yeah. Tons of them. There's one like smaller tree that's probably about that big around. Absolutely leveled. It's ripped right out of its roots. And then their neighbor's house has like itty bitty trees with like big foliage that you'd expect to get yoinked and fly away, and they're perfectly fine. So I think that tells me that one of those neighbors buried their tree deep enough when they planted it, and one of them did not. But yeah, I mean, trees broken in half, bent over. When we were driving down the road after I picked my girlfriend up from work, there were like a lot of trees just completely bent over their support gates, those little wraparounds, just bent over it, folded right in half. It's nuts. Lots of wind. I think we were only getting like 70, 80 mile per hour gusts. I'll let her correct me in our DM. Yeah, only. It wasn't like the derecho years ago that just like left me without power for 2 weeks. Tucker's got a chain for us to look at from Patrick Bennett on YouTube. If you want to pop that bad boy open on SW there.
I think Bean sent me that too, so we can take a peek at that. Just to finish up too quick on that Marvel there. So I mean, they're 46% out of the money, 3 days. Oh, not that one there. Not that one there. Look at the Greeks on this thing. It barely even has a delta. That Theta's 26 there, and the contracts are priced at 36. So just kind of do the math. They're gonna lose if Marvel doesn't even move up.
Happened here. Hold on.
Penny over
God
the weekend
damn it,
there.
Tucker.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Did I actually do something? Or was this it?
No, I did something. What I might do for shits and giggles, I hate to do it though. It's not Twitter's fault. That's my fault, Twitter. That's my fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I made it so only
you made it so people can't chat
I
again?
fucked up the comments.
Oh my god.
So two choices here. I can share the YouTube live feed and the Twitter chat for them to click and come over, or I can restart the Twitter feed specifically.
I was like, this feels a little different. This feels wrong.
Do I restart the Twitter feed specifically so our homies can comment, or do I send them over to the YouTube
I don't think
feed?
that's a bad idea. I mean, you're catching it kind of early.
All right,
It's
let's
early,
find
market's
out.
Not open yet.
All right, folks on Twitter, hang tight. I'm going to see what happens here and probably just straight up delete the last tweet. Be right back, Twitter folks. All right, if this doesn't work, Twitter just got nuked. Let's find out if I can fix it. Doom, doom, I'm stupid.
Look at
as
you trying
shit.
to help Elon make more money by making only verified users.
Is that what's happening? We're gonna miss the open
yeah,
here because of my stupidity. So you know what,
That's okay.
Anthony? I'm gonna flip over to your stream straight up here while I try to get. Well, I still gotta fix Tucker's cam on that scene. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna see if I can. So our boys at Twitter.
Don't worry about that right
get
now.
chat.
Just don't worry about mine until like later on.
Yeah,
Just
you're
getting
good.
to the open.
Yeah, you're good. Gives me time to refresh everything, anyways. Look at you with your little uh-oh.
He said, "God damn it, Tucker!" I'm like, huh? I just sent a flow request, bro. I don't know what's going on.
It's so stupid how that you'd think it wouldn't auto-populate like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Twitter. All right, I'm gonna look at that one that Bean sent us here while we get everything going here. So 1 second here. Yeah, the SW is there. Yep. This is one that we looked at on Friday stream too. He's highlighting kind of the exiting there. So again, original whale coming in there on 611 there, 6,900 contracts. Most of that carried over there. We got a big spike with about 3,100 traded on Friday there. We don't see a big change in that open interest. So you get 700 that drop off from that open interest. These contracts were passed off onto somebody else, and about 700 of them were closed. So how do you know they're passed off onto somebody else? Now, if the full, let's just say 3,000 contracts got closed, you would have saw that open interest drop from 6,900 there to about 39 or so. You're really not seeing a significant change in that open interest. So that's telling you that somebody else owns a big chunk of these contracts. This whale looks to have sold some, somebody else sold some of those. So again, that's why paying attention to volume and open interest is pretty big there. Because if you just paid attention to open interest, yes, you'd think that whale's still in fully, but they did close some of their position there. So no, good example there, Bean. Very good example. All right, let's get in here, refresh some stuff, and hopefully see what we got going on here. All right. Man, we got a little range up here this morning too. Kind of that 75.25, still up to 76.25. There is a big, and we're near that bottom of the range right now too. Getting a little closer to that. I am eyeballing that. If Nick gets back soon, he might be snagging some longs with me if we can get down there. See how that first update looks though. Yeah, pretty slow for flow. How about these goos that are hitting right away? 626, 380 call. Up 3% on the day. Yeah, not too much going on. That IV's kind of dropping there. I tend to avoid that flow that's coming in 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the day, especially on a name that's already gapped up there. Just that, a lot of volatility right at open. Just give everything a double refresh.
All right, Twitter babes and bros. I think I fixed it this time. Can I remove this? Can I remove this? I don't think I can remove this. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't have done it as a retweet. Dumb. I'm stupid. Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Anyway, y'all can chat now.
Oh, well. Whatever. Good job. Good job. Wouldn't be a Monday without without you messing something up.
Yeah, we'll see if the homies figure it out. But y'all can chat now. I have a feeling folks are probably going to click the old link because I did it as a retweet like a stupid. And I think it might have double posted, so we'll see if the guy who runs the main account's annoyed with me for that. Probably.
That's okay. You do you. You do you.
What an idiot. We had 400 people hanging out in that chat too, but Kind of
Oh,
useless if
and
they
you
can't make
messed it up.
requests, eh? Kind of useless
You
if they
messed
can't
it
make
up.
requests, eh? But those of you who are
Well.
back in the new feed, feel free to drop your flow requests and we'll dive into them, baby. Fucking idiot.
I man, I'm eyeing along. I mean, look at that range. I mean, it's
I don't
still
know
to
that
the
there's really
upside
anything
there.
else to eye right here. We have heavy positive
It's
gamma below us, but I think it is rear view mirrored at this point. We're up
yeah.
1.5% on SPX, but if you take a little gander over at the NASDAQ, they went ahead and blew right through that resistance I had at 30,665, and they're just trucking. They're trucking. We're up 3.5% on the NASDAQ. I am waiting to see if I get a new entry. I'm probably going to have to long today, homies. Out of character, out of line. But you got to do what you got to do. And I got to get more comfortable with longs anyway. So once we get something that's not just a Hulk dick, I'll probably try to get in here. So stick around, folks, even though I broke the Twitter stream.
Oh,
Hey, welcome
you're a
back, Isaac. You
problem.
figured it out, man. I accidentally posted the old link and then it double posted. But it looks like people are trickling in. Stupid. Stupid.
Jeez.
Absolutely
Look up
ridiculous.
that flow while you were doing that. I mean, we had this Google flow come in there. You know, I'm holding off on flow right away at the open. I mean, you're up 3% and they're getting calls right away. You know, I like to let that settle, especially after that big gap up there. I am just kind of watching right now. Seems like it's just going to be kind of a slow little choppy grind up though. We'll see how that update looks here shortly. But yeah, I mean, flow. How about these guys? 717 8 call on the DGXX, up 20% on the day. Man, see, like I just I don't I don't like doing that. I just
Yeah. It gets me puckered when you
it's
chase. I also broke the Twitter analytics, so I don't even know how many people came back, but I saw Isaac. So if Isaac's there, I think we're ready to party, huh?
hey, hopefully.
Yeah, J&A trades, I'm
Hopefully.
also not getting in yet. I gotta wait. I'm very skittish with longs. So days where it's just straight Hulk dick, I gotta time my entries really well. And I need a pretty steep pullback for my comfort zone longing, especially when we're up, 1.5% on the SPX, we're up 3.5% on the NASDAQ. Right here, right now is where I kind of wait and see if they give me a safer entry. Yeah, Netflix is also moving Brum up. All right. The Twitter is fixed. People can chat. Per usual, everybody, if you're just getting back in here from me breaking literally everything, feel free to start making flow requests. We'll get some stuff in there. And I'll just combine the metrics of the broken stream in this one and make it seem like I didn't ruin anything. And that's how that works. That's how that works.
Hey, look at you, big brain guy.
I see some
Here,
people
big
popping
brain
into the
guy.
Substack chat too. Folks, feel free to make flow requests there as well. We're keeping an eye on all of them. Just come party with us. We'll be here for a couple of hours, and then I have another interview about the SpaceX IPO at 2 p.m. Eastern right here on Twitter. That one will be a space, not a video, however. We're
Wait.
vibing. We're just
Can't wait.
sitting and waiting. No rejections on anything yet. 75.50 sitting here with the biggest negative gamma we've got until way up at 7,600. Positive gamma, 75.95, and a little tidbit there at 75.70. I'm going to need some firm rejections or a huger breakout to try to get in here. We got to wait. A lot of trading is waiting, and that's what we got to do, man. Sometimes you got to wait.
Yeah,
I'm seeing how they react to the 75.50 here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it seems like it's just gonna, hey, go up there, hit I mean, it sounds so crazy, 76.25, but man, we've
Does it though?
seen those ranges
At this
play
point.
out. Yeah, I mean, we've seen those ranges really play out at least on the show, the last like 3 or 4 shows, and they've been some big ranges. And that's kind of nice that we started near the bottom of a range for once instead of in the middle. But we'll see what happens. Just chugging along. flow feed's quiet right away. Yeah, holiday week too, so it could be a little quieter too.
A couple
Volume
of
wise.
light comments here on the Twitter chat. Brumub says Netflix is moving, and PRI says XPL is moving. So I don't know if you're gonna look at Netflix or XPL.
Is it XPL? I've seen XPI. I think that's a Brazilian company. I don't know what XPL is. What's XPL?
Netflix. Oh, yeah, up about a percent of the third there. I mean, everything's kind
Are
of.
you sure you don't mean XPI, man? XPL seems to be a penny stock with like a 70 million market cap, and it's not really moving. It hasn't even moved a penny. So did you mean XPI? And XPL also isn't optionable. It's just a little guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't pull any of that anyways.
It's certainly not moving, however. It is not moving whatsoever. If you meant XPL with an L. Did you mean it with an I? I think XPI is optionable. That's what he meant.
It's not.
Oh no, we don't do crypto, homie, and don't pump any crypto in the chat either. You'll get banned so fast. Go reference the last stream about how I feel about crypto spam. I don't mind crypto as a whole. People can do whatever they want, but we've been getting a lot of spam bots, so I get a little wary.
Yeah.
Get a little wary.
All right. Update.
But here we trade options and futures, though.
Periscope. I'm waiting for this Periscope update. Come on, give me like a big purple bar above us. Something just.
Did I just miss so long? I
and-
did. Oh my god. I'm gonna crash out.
Look at you freaking out about missing.
Well, there's nothing else to trade. Look at that. Perfect back test of that 665 I pointed out when we were still hanging out in the pre-market session. Perfect back test and hold of support, and now it is moonbound again. So guess who's back to waiting? Me.
Oh, let's see what this update. Oh yeah, they built up above there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna snag along.
I'm not chasing. I'm waiting.
I'm just gonna.
He did make a good point though. He said Wolf then is moving, and it sure as shit is. It's up 6% right now. I think we're going to see that in a lot of crypto names today, and honestly, in a lot of equity names in general. We're straight up on the potential for a peace deal. That potential has been on and off for months now, so we'll see if I believe it. Actually, these $30 calls for Wolf have been getting trimmed off for days now. Maybe some profit taker. I'm just looking right now if there's anything that's clearly a position opening today, and there's not. There's so much open interest on a lot of these. Pop this up here, show what I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean, we've got 5,000 volume on these 30s, another 5,000 on these 29s. But the thing is, look at their open interest. Every single contract here can be an exit, and so there's no way to be sure whether or not this is a new or opening position. That said, I think I can kind of speculate that these 30s are an exit. They're all transacting at the bid, and I'd be hard-pressed to believe a lot of these were short to begin with. And we can see kind of day over day, we're seeing positions falling off. Like back here on the first, we had 3,600 transact with basically 3,000 falling off, 15,000 with 8,000 fall off, another 8.7 thousand here with 5,800 falling off. When you have big open interest like this, it's hard to kind of gauge new positions. And I'm not seeing anything that's really volume over open interest today either. But all of that is irrelevant because Wolf is pumping. This is one that I held shares in at like $1 a share, and I sold for like $1.20 per share. Yeah, dude, this is why I trade and don't invest. Like, genuinely. I am bad at holding. I'm so bad at holding. We have a lot. Let me check something quick. I think we have some spice coming with our next update. We still have that 75.25 down below, but it's fallen off a little bit with this last 10-minute update. And we've got build-up again, way up at 76.25, like you were saying earlier. And I don't know, man. That's up there. That's up there.
Yeah. Would it surprise you, though, is the question.
No, probably not. Probably not. Market's trying to bait me into a top tick, but I'm not going to try it. I got to wait.
Yeah, I snagged a far out of the money SPX 0-day.
Oh, man. Oh, he's swinging.
Yes.
He is swinging his meat on SPX longs already. One quick little tidbit. Usually do it at the top of the show. Forgot because I broke the show. Do not shadow trade. There's a delay between what we say and when you hear it. We could be in and out of a trade before you even hear us get in it sometimes. So don't try to shadow trade. You can kind of take what we do and apply it. But I would not just straight up copy trade. You'll probably get hurt by a timing situation there. We might already be out.
Especially with your 20-second trade. Well, I shouldn't talk because mine are like that too. So.
Do you want to see if there was anything on Friday bullish for another crypto miner? Because Wolf didn't really have much to go off of from Friday. It had a lot of positional exits on Friday, actually. But Cypher, CIFR, might have something in store for us.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything for. I feel like I saw some Cypher flow actually hit my tape. Let me pop open my.
I was going to be really
feed
upset for a second looking at that price if this was the other Cypher, and it is not, thankfully. Because the good old-fashioned LPTX changed tickers and industry. They went from being Leap Therapeutics to being Cypher Funk Technologies. Still clinical stage biotech company, but very different direction they've gone. And that was one of those that got away yet again.
Let's see if there was anything interesting from there. Maybe that 620, 626 and a half call.
Keep taking requests, everybody. There's something else I have to do for the newsletter real quick. And all you, Anthony. I'll be back in I don't know, 30 seconds, something like that.
All right. Yeah,
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, these ciphers came in at the bid on Friday here, so, it would have not been super clean. I'm just kind of going through the highest open interest changes. That 626.28.5 call could have been of interest, but it looks like it's a multi-leg, and it's a kind of messier multi-leg there. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much from Friday's flow on that. Oh, we're getting hit with Cypher. Oh no, that's there. Let's go back to Friday here. Yeah, just not a whole lot there. I mean, those expired. You had some goofy puts come in there. My guess is these are probably related at the time. I bet you anything. Yes, they are. Yep. Big, messy, pretty much no side neutral fill trade there. Yeah, there is not much for Cypher that came in Friday either. So yeah, and a lot of the gap up stuff obviously is from the headlines over the weekend there. I'm just kind of looking. Yeah, I mean not too much. Yeah, not really anything super interesting catching my eye for Cypher there. Anything hitting my feed right away? Yeah, not much hitting the flow feed right away either there. Just kind of a slow, quiet opening day. How about some more intel? Hey, let's go look at those intels from Friday, actually. Let's go back to Friday. I want to look at those intels. Oh, baby. Yeah, Intel's up almost 6% on the day there. Could be some profit taking coming in here at open. You got some big ask side candles coming in here. I would keep an eye on that open interest there. But yeah, I mean, 389, they're trading up at 508, 575 with that spread. So that's, yeah. It was a good move if you swung any of those. They are smacking weekly intels right now, too. Yeah, this is an opener for sure. 618, 137 call. Yeah, they're smacking the weeklies on here. Obviously, the read on Intel's kind of that's a little, Ivy's kind of bouncing around a little bit on that one there. I probably wouldn't chase Intel when it's up 6% almost. That's just me though.
It's funny because we said that 15% down ago too.
Yeah,
It's just going. We're kind of at the point with chips and data center stuff, AI stuff, where it's like, I feel like we could still have the good old-fashioned blow-off top moment, but I'm not comfortable longing highs personally, which is funny because I'll short lows. It doesn't make any sense. Dude, we are just... That back test was the entry. We're up 120 points from it right now on the NASDAQ. I feel like a total chud. Look at that. A perfect hold. And then right up. No pauses, no breaks, just up. It looks like we might test for that 4% up day. We're getting damn close on the NASDAQ here. After a couple of negative 4% days, it looks like buyers are back with a vengeance on another hint of maybe. We'll see if a peace deal happens. I hope so. War sucks. Nobody wins in that shit. And I don't think the States needs to be big dick swinging 25-8. You know what I mean? We can chill for a second, dude. All right, we still got 150 hanging out on Twitter. Thank you guys for coming back after I broke it. It's not 300, but I'll take 150 for a broken-ass stream. Make those requests, baby. We'll dive in. AMPG is just a blanket request we've got in there as well.
Yeah, let's take a peek there. AMPG.
Man, net premiums are just moonbound, man. There's nothing I can do here but wait still. We'll put trades on, I swear. We still have over an hour for today's before we break.
I have my 0-day SPX going here.
Yeah, you still in that?
Yeah, no, I got in just a teeny tickle early there. Obviously, it's a 0-day. It's a further out of the money one there too. I'm doing a 76.
Oh shit! Pull Roku up.
So, yeah, Roku.
You see that?
Yeah, they
Fox to buy Roku for 160 a share, cash and stock deal. Let's see if there's a nice little tickle reaction on that. Roku.
You want me to do AMPG here quick first?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I imagine the Roku move has happened.
Yeah. Not much on the day so far. We can go back and look at that 6/11 date though, because there was that big spike in call premium.
Yeah, that's a lot of premium.
17.5 call. But look at how much open interest is on this name already there. So there's a ton of open interest already on this. I don't think, and these are 38% in the money too. So I think it could, look at that, and that's a contract kind of changing hands. Set up there to 11,000. You had a drop in open interest by 1,400. So that's maybe some exercising going on there. Possibly, very deep in the money. I tend to kind of stay away from that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, not too much. I don't know how the heat maps look on it there. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, those small, and this is why I don't like those kind of under $10 stocks, because you don't get a ton of strikes traded on them, so you're not going to get a clean heat map read. But I mean, the absolute gamma's at 750, so yeah, interesting there. All right, let's go to Roku now. Oh, Roku's down now. Interesting. Okay.
160 a share, though. That's significantly higher than they're trading right now.
Yeah. This 2 days. Yeah, I mean, this is just very minimal. Nothing really interesting on something like that. Yeah, it's just all bid side calls kind of right now. A lot of bid side flow there. That call or that net volume is really negative there, and put premiums are ask side. Look at that. Look at that call premium from Friday though. Let's see how anything might have looked there. Yeah, that was a big whale, the 618 135 call. Yeah, and it was all just kind of in and outs too. Look at that. You had 11,000 volumes there on Friday. You only had 1,800 carryovers. So just tons of ins and outs. You don't even know who's who on something like that. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything, preemptive there. Yeah, all that flow was kind of goofy like that, where it was that same day in and out stuff. Interesting.
I just caught a baby short on the NASDAQ, and I'm already going to close it here in a moment. I don't trust moves too much with how much we've been pumping, but somebody told me I wasn't allowed to short, and I just did, so fuck you. I'm waiting, though. I think we can pull back a little bit more, but honestly, the smart move is to see where they hold support and try to get long with them. I think pullbacks are buys until something flushes hard, to be honest. We're up 3.75% on the NASDAQ still, so I'm not going to get cute about it.
Yeah, it's hard to chase when you're up.
Yeah,
this
I'm not
high.
going to get
That's
cute
why
about
I
it.
just
Right now,
just
we're back
taking a
testing the
lot of
top
bets.
of the shelf from the way up. If they hold this nice, maybe I'll try to get in with them. Otherwise, I have very low risk tolerance for longs, as you know. As you know.
I mean that 3-day, so that 140 strike does have the highest positive gamma on it. So like this is what I like seeing with well, we are.
And I am long with a stop right below this current 1 minute candle. I want new high of day here, but like I said, technically my stop should be way down here at 36, but I have very low risk tolerance with longs, so I'll keep my stops tight, 10, 15 points or so. They're kind of rejecting where I would have taken a short, so I feel like they might take me out on this. But I'm going to let it stop me out. I got to grow a pair with longs and stop only shorting. All right, they got me. I'm going to wait a little longer here. Did that take my win away? Yeah, it did. Dickheads. But we're vibing. I think we still have a little bit more pullback we can get. But I'm not going to try to short again because the trajectory has very much been up. And sometimes it's not smart to fight.
Anything else on here? 140. So that highest strike is 140. We're trading pretty much at 140 right now. So I would look for resistance kind of here.
Townsend, we did peak NVTS closer to the top of open, but we might be able to double back on it here in a bit because we did have some flow. Anthony was watching on it.
Yeah, this is. Let me pop that up since it's updated now. We didn't actually have that updated there. Yeah. So for Roku, I didn't really see anything preemptive there, at least just in the kind of little glance that we did there.
I didn't expect Fox to buy Roku. Do people still even use Roku? Sound off in chat. Do you guys still use Roku?
They make TVs that people.
Yeah, that's true. But aren't they like tied to their service, kinda?
No, a Roku TV.
No,
you can have other stuff
no. I have a Roku TV in the
They're fine.
One of the
You
rooms.
Roku plebes.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not like a
no, it's fine.
It's fine.
If you need a good cheap TV, they're a good cheap TV, and they're.
I feel like TCL's the way to go for that, aren't they?
I got TCLs all over. I love my TCLs.
They're bangers for like super cheap.
I think they look good. I mean, I'm not gonna pay $700 for them.
No sponsorship yet. How's it going, TCL?
Same thing.
You wanna chat?
Yeah, I could use
I got a couple TVs.
80-inch.
80-inch.
Yeah, the NVTS there. Yeah, we found these on the flow there, or on the flow, and on the show there on Wednesday. 180, they're trading up at 309 right now. That's kind of all I've really seen that was super interesting on NVTS. Haven't really had anything else hit my feed. Oh man, excuse me.
Whoever got those $4 calls from last summer is probably happy, way happier than I am.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of it for NVTS there. Got AMD weeklies coming in. Yeah, AMD's what, 7% on the day? Yeah, this, I kind of take this stuff with a grain of salt. Like, I don't want to chase something that's up 8% on the day there.
Fair. That is fair. All right, let's see where this price action takes us while we wait for a few more requests to come in. I would like a back test of 716s on the NASDAQ. That would be ideal, and I'm totally not short, hoping for it right here, right now. We're at a bounce spot already. I might have to flatten this. I'm going to move my stop down to the top of our current 1 minute candle, because this can just as easy bounce right off of this prior shelf that they set on the way up. All right, that is about close enough to my target, folks. I might be taking this off right here. I'll take $89 on a short when we're up 3.6%. I don't know about you. Don't short an uptrend. I'll do what I want. How about that? How about that? Now let's see if they give a bounce for me to get back in, because I'm feeling spicy now. It's Monday morning, y'all. I got to talk my shit a little bit. And right in pre-market, they're like, there's no shorts. I was like, I'll take a short. Just wait. Just wait.
You will always find a way to get a short.
I will
You
find a
always
way.
find a way. Well, we scalped a couple shorts last week too when it was
Yeah, we
kind
were
of a
on
little
the pump
uptrend
day.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can
Hey,
I
if
say? I
it
do what I
works, it
do.
works.
Someday I'll grow a pair with longs. I do a little bit regret trying that long earlier because that short basically got us from -80 to +15. And that long stopped me out right here. And the reason I shorted again is because they're forming one of these shelves that we were forming to the upside. They formed it to the downside, so I shorted with a stop right above it. Realistically, if we weren't in such an uptrend, 665, this purple line of glory down here, would have been my target. But again, the market is uppies today until I get a much firm. Like, I would need to be convinced of us getting significant downside. I would need this 665 to turn into resistance, with this 626 not even pausing to the downside. Right now, I'm waiting again, but we're chilling. We got a short off. I'd be up nice if I didn't try to go with the flow and try to long, but I gotta grow a pair with longs. So I'm gonna take them every now and again, even if I get stopped out of them. It's fine. I gotta get more comfortable with longs so I can do this shit both sides for y'all. But for now, we're 1 for 2. One of them was a short, and we're vibing.
See how these BEs look here. Nice IV spike on these. Spot is filling at the ask. Let's just follow this up.
Slap at the ask.
Little drop there. I makes sense obviously with the stock price dropping a little bit there, but 3 days, man, and 12% out of the money. I just, it's I'm not a big fan of weeklies, especially with the strong theta decay this week there. It's
Speaking of
interesting,
longs, I'm already gonna close
and
it. I think I'm a coward with longs, y'all. I told you, but we're right up
Look
against
at
at
you
716
go.
again, and my stop is below that shelf we just set. So about a 1-to-1 risk to reward right now, and I am waiting. But it would be pretty dope if this can break out and make me feel cool, because I don't long. I don't like it rejecting
Yeah, let's go up to
7033.
76.25. 76.25 for my little lotto
If this
call.
rejects, I'm going to flatten. Otherwise, I would love them to test the top of that range again. We're getting some wiggle in the dome here, too. So if you're not in a trade, y'all, be careful here. We are going to experience some slippage with the way that dome's moving around. I'm flattening this. I'll take my $100. I don't long, so that is a massive win for me. I get nervous in longs. I think we can still break out, though. We still have that heavy positive gamma to the upside. And we've gone in 2 trades from -80 to positive 111. So I'm not going to get cute here. We have a couple of rejection spots to the way up that I would try to short if the market wasn't so Hulk dickish today. But we're 2 for 3. Oh, you still got your SPX too. Are we 3 for 4?
No, I'm down like 22% on these.
It was really
This
far
is
out
just
the money, though. It was kind of a cheap lotto.
Yeah, 76.15. I was, hey, maybe we get 76.25 if
Hey.
No,
that'd be dope. If it's a
hey,
cheap little out the money lotto, I like it.
yeah, little
Fuck it.
90-cent contract.
If the market can drop 4%, there's
contract.
no reason it can't rip 4% too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, I'll take it. I mean, hey, these things go. That's what I like about the SPX out of the money contracts. If you get that good move intraday and they get closer to the money or even in the money, oh man, you see that 80 cents, 90-cent contracts turn into $10 or some nice big price. Yeah, 10, 11
I had to
bucks
let
or so,
the
man.
Unusual Whales Discord Periscope channel know that I just won on a long, so they better be careful. It's become a bit of a meme to long when I exit a short, and to pucker your cheeks if I went on a long. So hopefully Jones in there doesn't go to the gym, or the market will get absolutely decimated.
Tesla long's not the best looking flow there. But these XOMs, 618, 142. Oh, God, another weekly here, but this one I kind of don't mind seeing. They're 2% out of the money with 3 days, and you're down 5% on the day. This kind of looks like a little dip buy here. Let's take a peek at our flow. This could be one to keep an eye on. 39. That IV kind of drops when it comes in there. Spot is filling at the ask though. Yeah, I don't get the best feeling. I mean, it's a second before there, so it's not like it's like 20 minutes before or anything. Yeah, and then you get another little drop there at the end. I'm kind of hands off right now. There's just not a lot of ton of.
I'll keep taking these little
Good
baby
looking
scalps. You
flow.
don't need more than 10, 15, 20 points here and there. I'm not going to short again yet, though. I'm going to wait.
They're just hitting weeklies, man. It's just weeklies coming in.
I can't believe they made me long, man. That felt dirty as all hell. I'll take the win, but it still felt dirty. It
These
felt
look kinda
dirty.
good, actually. These might actually be kind of interesting. Nice IV
Is that
spike when it
Citibank?
comes in. Yes, it is.
Weeklies coming right up on their
Spot
expiration. Now,
filter.
mind you, Anthony mentioned earlier, Theta's going to be a little tight this week. That's because we have one less trading day. Friday markets are closed, and so Thursday is the expiration for these shits. So be careful out there. Those are going to detract value a whole ass day earlier than you're used to for weeklies.
I like these. These are interesting. That IV spiked when that flow came in. You are kind of seeing. I mean, it's flatter put premiums there. It's just not anything really ask-sidey there. But I think it looks good. I think it looks good. We'll see. I mean, good news in the market today. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah,
so.
as much as I like shorting, I like the world not burning a little bit better. So
Yeah.
we can have a good update, guys. Let's get that peace deal signed and knock this shit off. This fucking strength posturing dog shit. Oh, real quick, mini disclaimer. Anything that comes out of my mouth are my views and my personal opinions, and Unusual Whales has zero to do with anything I say. A little preface there, because I think the shit we're doing overseas right now is complete and utter dog water, pointless, serves no purpose other than fear and strength posturing, and fucking with the poor people of our own nation a little bit, because we can't afford groceries out here. End rant. War's bad. Please end it. Thanks, dog. Preach. I get fired for a political rant.
Just you said, it's how I stayed quiet.
Hey, that was tame. That was tame.
Tune in to Anthony and Tucker on Wednesday only.
Yeah, boring WhaleWatch. Let's
Anthony's
go.
doing FOMC for me on Wednesday, guys. I just got canned.
No, thank you. You don't
Hey,
want to be
guys,
doing FOMC.
We got a blanket request for Marvell. That likes to move.
We can
Sometimes.
we can do a look here. Let me.
Peaksy.
I'm gonna get out of my lotto here. This is just too choppy. I'll say.
Yeah, and also
I don't wanna
we're
ride to
currently
0.
in one of those good old fashioned diddling in the middle situations here, basically smack dab in the middle. We've got positive gamma up at 75.70. We've got heavy positive gamma that's kind of falling off with each update here, but not particularly in a big way. But we got a wide range here from 75.70 way down to 75.25 are our two heaviest positive gammas. We have a tiny little flip here at 75.55, a little above the high a day, with nothing but negative gamma in between. When we have these negative gamma zones, it can kind of rip one way or the other as market makers buy into the upside, sell into the downside. When we're right in the middle like this, I want to see them test the extremes of that range before I try to counter trend. Because once we're stuck in here, the move in either direction can be really fast, and I don't want to be caught off sides there. So if you're trading like ES, MES, SPX, or SPY using this SPX market maker exposure data, keep an eye on those ranges. You don't want to get caught in the middle because you'll get caught with your pants down if it goes against you. I'm eyeballing a little bit of these market premiums as we kind of chop in this range. Net call premiums are falling slightly, but net put premiums aren't really doing a damn thing down here. So I'm still inclined to believe buyers are going to try to hold this up, but I'm not confident enough in that to put something on while we're right in the middle of such a wide negative gamma zone here. Too much risk in both directions. I like the trim because Anthony can always get back in. I would rather miss a trade entirely than get caught off sides. So I like the trim.
Yeah, it just seems too choppy right now. I was looking for, maybe another candle like that opening candle, nice little 10, 15 point candle to snake some quick profits. But man, we're just chopping up here, just chopping. And you're up. You got to kind of keep that in mind too. Yes, it's choppy price action, but we're up already almost 1.5% on the day too. So I mean, it's a good green day, but yes, we can keep going, but I typically on days like this, I'm just cautious about getting calls usually at open, but I saw that little range up there. It looked good. It looked like a good range of just knowing that it was, we've played out the ranges there, but hey, I'll take a little haircut there. That's okay. That is okay. I probably will only take something on the prop account because then I don't have to worry about theta, especially when it's choppy
Very
like
true.
that.
Very true. Diddling in the middle
Marvell
can really
here.
burn you, folks. So
Yeah.
sometimes waiting is the way to go.
Yep. Marvell here said a blanket request on this. Anything interesting on the day so far? Yeah, just a lot of mixed bid-ask stuff here. 618, 290 put is a little fresher here. This is right at the money here. You're getting a nice spike in put premium. This could be a interesting one to kind of watch. See how this guy looks here. I would say this is some interesting flow. A little pricey for weeklies though for me, but good IV spike when it comes in. Spot is filling at the ask. I just want to see where that descending fill is because it's marking that there. It looks like it's 3 contracts there, so not a huge chunk of that. Then we come back up to the ask. That IV does kind of tail off and drop a little bit at the end. I don't like seeing that. That Marvell's price is dropping though, so that could reflect how that's coming in slightly there. But you see how that I something that pricey on a weekly too. I don't. I'm not spending $13 on a contract.
I'm not
on
spending
a
$13
there.
on a contract in any context, personally.
Yeah, that's...
Even, again, like I said on the last show, even when I was punting way more size than was responsible when I was full-time, ain't no way I'm spending $1,300 on a single contract. The risk factor in that is just stupid. You can't trim or do anything, even if you have a heavier bankroll.
Yeah.
Not a safe contract. I do see your question about GELS. GELS is indeed squeezing today. It's up 63 cents, which is 63% on a $1 stock. But that market cap is much too small for me to really dive into on a big stream like this. Could get a little testy, a little legal gray area there. And not only that, it's not optionable, so we can't really look at the options market on that either. But it's moving. I wouldn't buy it here personally, but hey, I said that about LPTX too, and look what happened with
that. It's the penny people just
LPTX is just fucking new.
God. To finish up with Marvel here, yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the heat zones here. That weekly 300 has your kind of biggest positive gamma strike there. You do have a little at 280, does kind of tend to favor that 300. Absolute gamma is at 300 too, which will act as your strongest magnet and pin. Just trying to see what else, any other interesting expirations here, maybe next week. Yeah, next week. This is what I like to see here on that kind of gamma heat zones here. There's nothing really below us here. There's only one strike with any, noticeable big chunk of, premium or gamma premium. I don't know what the proper term is you want to call it, but that 300 strike is the only one that sticks out there, and prices below that. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want to see that price kind of go towards that. Again, it's a little more of an outlier today, so this all comes from open interest. Keep in mind we're up 3% on the day already, so it's already had about a $10 move up towards that. So that's kind of the only downside about looking at this intraday if there's already been a big gap up. So let's kind of keep that in mind. Like I had a huge list of names I was watching going into this week, and they all gapped up, and I'm like, cool, there goes my work this weekend. But that's okay. I would rather be right and miss it and just know the data's correct versus
I am short the NASDAQ, and I'm about to take it off already because we're not going to be cute about this. We can bounce it. I'm out. We got so close to my full target, too. Let's see if that actually flattened. Straight away lagged on me a little bit there. That would have made me sad. Oof. All right. I was targeting my purple line of glory. We might still get there. I'm not confident in a full reversal off the highs yet. We still have a good move in net call premiums here, so I'm not going to get cute about it. Nice little pullback. I'm going to be eyeballing to see how low they test within this range. That is not a trade, just because exactly why I said earlier. Not a trade I would have taken on the ES or SPX, because again, we're still right in the middle of this heavy negative gamma range. It can go either way still. But on the NASDAQ, the price action was there for me to take a little scalp. And thank fuck I closed it when I did. If I had waited until it got that extra 11 points there, I would have gotten stopped out for a loss. That's why I flattened. There's a funny short of the show on the Unusual Whales Instagram and YouTube Shorts where I did not close my position at a close enough spot, and we got to watch that thing chop for half an hour because of it. Because they never stopped me out, but man, I was being a dick for a tick, and it made me sweat for that win. This time, no being a dick for that tick. 11 points was close enough on this wide of a range. Where are we at on this prop account? 225. I'm not going to be a dick about this. We'll wait a little bit here. Maybe I'll get one more trade off. Otherwise, 225 is more than enough to stop that account for the day. We'll keep an eye on it, though. I'll put more on if it comes. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll trade what we see. We'll trade what we see. I'm just not going to be a dick about it. We don't want to give back a $200 a day. $200 a day, that's a salary, homies. You don't got to try to be these assholes. Can you please tell the purple line? I can. I will say how I chart is very different from how smart people chart. All of my lines come from the 1 minute to the 5 minute chart. Nothing much else. That purple line, a purple line for me is one that I'll play every time. It might coincide with a weekly level. It might coincide with a daily or a monthly. I don't know. Let me put my dumbass face on the screen. I don't know if it does or not because I don't chart on high time frames. But when I see a level get tested enough over the course of days, weeks, months like this on my intraday time frames, I take them. These darker blue ones are ones that might someday become a purple line. You can see they're kind of coiling on that 572 here. It's not as clean as I like to see to make it for real. 626 has a little bit better of an argument. That's a nice ranging here. But that 30,665, that's one I'll play each time. The only issue is that with longs to the upside, I'm a bit of a coward. If I were to long this back test of 665, my stop would have to be below that 626 level, and I do not have 40 points of risk tolerance to the upside. I just don't. It's not in me. It's not within my risk tolerance or management levels, so I probably wouldn't trade it long here. But if it becomes resistance, you bet your ass I'll short it. But that's all it is. They're just my higher confidence levels. That's all. Nothing special, really.
I'm kind of eyeing these Walmarts that hit the tape here. These are kind of interesting here. The 626 121 call, not a weekly. They're 1% out of the money. Kind of a inverse little trade there. Oops, if I could click, that would help a little bit. The spread's a little wider on them. I'm kind of looking at them right now, but I like the flow overall here. Nice IV spike.
As for me, I like the stock.
Yeah, Walmart is a name that,
It's a good old-fashioned boomer classic at this point.
I'm just kind of looking at, that 17-day. I like that 17-day a little bit more. Everything else is kind of, a little choppy. I like that flow, though. Anything else on Walmart today? Yeah, not too much, just that 626 11 days, kind of the best looking piece of flow. This is one we can come back and take a peek at. I would say I like that. It's already kind of pumping a little bit there too. I'm trying to get filled on something. I like those.
I'm trying this range again, short. Not going to be a dick about it. My stop's only going to cost me about 40 bucks of that 225 we just made. Just the high of this last 1 minute candle rejection. I'm not going to be an asshole about this. I'm going to put my target basically right there, just below this 1 minute candle. That'll get us our 300 on the prop account for the day. We're already there. I'm taking it, folks. It's time for me to switch to a different account. We're not going to be a dick for 60 cents. For those who don't know, on the prop accounts, my price target is $300 profit days, just for payout eligibility and all the dog shit rules that prop firms like to run on us to make you fail. We took a payout last week of it. I'm putting that into that personal account I mentioned so we can have a personal account for the show again. I don't know why I'm making Anthony be the face of me talking like an idiot. But I'm not going to push. We're not going to be an asshole for 60 cents here. That is more than close enough. I need to take a fucking loss on the show. I really do. We've been doing really well, and this isn't, I'm not saying I'm an amazing trader, but we are on a win streak on the show, and I just want to be clear to you guys, that is a win streak. It's not sustainable to have green days every day. It's not going to happen. And I almost want to lose on purpose.
Don't worry, I lost on the SPX 0-day calls.
All right, fair enough. But just know, winning every day is not realistic. We just happen to be on a little bit of a win streak here. You will see me lose again. And just for posterity's sake, when I first started testing this strategy, I wrote an article about it. And I'm just for the sake of, hey, this isn't an always thing. In this article, I outlined being an idiot. Here's the win. It looks great, right? Yay! Woo! Awesome! Look how much I got my ass whooped trying to fish for entries beforehand. Loss, loss, loss. Here's the trade log. Got my shit wrecked that day. I ended up turning it around and going green on it that day, but you're not going to win all the time. Look at these. Absolute kicks to the nuts last year. So just to be clear, you're not going to win all the time. I'm not going to win all the time. I'm just having a very lucky week and a half here. Just to be clear.
Good win streak. Good win streak, though. Well deserved. Man, I tried to get filled on those Walmarts, man. They already pumped right away. 164. They're already up at 178. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me?
Lou Williams talking about a little spready poo on the NASDAQ QQQs. I don't hate it. The in the money put, in the money call. A little bit of strangle going on there. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. There is a gap to the downside, but homie, we gapped to the upside to make up for some of those downside gaps. I will say to the downside argument looking at the SPX, 525 and 520 are staying strong. We actually saw some buildup in our last update. I wouldn't be surprised if we test it. That said, just like you saw me do, all these shorts are small for a reason, right? We're still in the middle of this wide negative gamma zone. It is falling off a little bit here at 7,545, but still worth keeping in mind. That's why I'm not holding these shorts for very long. They're in and out. See that money, take that money, and fuck right off. Because, again, this can squeeze right back up. We're still building up at 7,585. 7,555 went from negative to positive, and it's growing with each update as well. They're kind of pinning this chop range a bit, and I am of the mind that whatever side breaks will break faster than I'd be comfortable with if I'm on the wrong side of it. But right now, I'm eyeballing that pullback. So I don't hate the position you're talking about down there, homie. I don't hate it. I'll just be safe with it. You'll be playing both sides a little bit, managing your risk, so I like that. You'll have a put to offset losses to the upside if you are wrong. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Just stay safe. This can go both ways pretty quickly. We even see some fluctuations happening up here in that range from 7,555 to 85. More negative gamma building here, while positive is building above and below. And generally, price tends to gravitate towards heavy positive gamma, especially when there's a wide range of negative gamma. Right now, we're closer to the bottom end of that range. I'd be eyeballing a sweep of the lower end of this range to try to get long comfortably. Otherwise, we're in a chop zone, and I'm waiting. We got our shorts off for the day. Somebody told me I couldn't short an uptrend.
Well, he did it. It's a goofy meme. I won't say the full thing, but it's that goofy meme. I'll do it again.
Yeah. You want to see me fucking do it again?
Yeah.
Or the SpongeBob one. Want to see me running that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again?
I like your SpongeBob, man.
But
the way to do Kenny's SpongeBob laugh, Tucker. If you can, well, you're not even in the Discord, so you can't see my face. You piece of shit. How dare you, man?
Okay, hold on. Look up.
My neck's gonna be all red because of it now.
I'm in.
All right, can you see? Here, I'll even go bigger.
Okay.
Right on your Adam's apple.
And
this is what we do on the Unusual Whales Trading Show. We got to go find that clip of me saying I'm really good at being annoying and loud, and that's about it, because it's true.
It was still funny that one time that person's like, "Can you tell that guy to be more quiet?"
Yeah, I was like, no.
Whatever
it's
it
really
was.
funny.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Something like that.
People have tried.
It's like,
I have
yeah,
tried.
you're new to the streams if you're asking
Yeah.
me.
Hey, I've been swearing
Yeah.
less. Now that we have show sponsors and shit, we had Tama last week. If you guys want to check out the Substack, that full interview is uploaded there. I gotta be like a little more work friendly. We got, you know what? We already did a couple of times, Waldo, but you're one of our long-term homies. You came in late, that's fine. When you're done with CRM, let's do one more cursory glance at NVTS just for Waldo since he came in late and he's one of our
Yeah.
homies. Oh man, they're
Yeah,
trying to
we
bait
can-
me back in. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm moving my chart. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But it's there.
Tempting.
It's still technically a bull flag on the NASDAQ, too. So, again, I'm taking those shorts very quickly right off. Not going to be a dick about it. All right, let's finish up CRM here that you have open. And let's give the homie one more cursory glance at NVTS.
Yeah.
NVTS is the popular kid today, it looks like.
Yeah, one of the only popular kids so
Yeah.
far.
Flow's surprisingly slow for the market move today. I'm going to be real.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, I really
sure
killed our
nobody
stream today. We got 150 hanging out on Twitter still. I appreciate you guys, but boy, oh boy, I fucked that up. All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Nobody wants to chase up here. I mean, technically.
I don't
keep
want
in
to
mind
chase
that
it. I don't
peace
want to sell it. You know what I mean?
Well, and just keep in mind that peace agreement's not signed until Friday.
Yeah, it's just
like,
another goddamn
you
maybe,
know,
man.
It's and I think it's just one of those memorandum of or whatever. It's a 60-day ceasefire for them to
Right.
like continue negotiating. So like I yeah. You can tell I'm not 100% confident in everything, but it is kind of funny with it coming up with FOMC. Not to get too much into that. It could maybe change their tone a little. They're gonna probably hold. I mean, they should hold Wednesday. I mean, they're not gonna hike or cut, but that might help with their outlook though, because oil prices go down. That helps with inflation fears going down. That
Yeah,
could be
I'm very
interesting
much
there.
a put pen to paper before I believe a damn thing.
Yep. Yep.
Again, like people talked about, how True Leave is now trading on the NYSE, the cannabis company. It's gotten a good pop for the uplisting. Keep an eye on it. If we don't see pen to paper on something that'll make it be able to stay there long term, like a complete adjustment to the banking laws, just rescheduling isn't going to be enough for long term on American cannabis. Those stocks are so beat to shit. That said, True Leaf's one of the companies I like. Curaleaf is up there too. MSOS would be exposure to those, but I'm fucking waiting. Go ahead and flip any cannabis chart to the daily chart and go ahead and scroll to the left. You can see very clearly the news cycles and what happens after them. So will I miss out on the biggest run up that they might have when laws officially change pen to paper? Maybe, but I'll go through a lot less butt ache watching it pop up and down like crazy for no damn reason on news headlines that don't change anything. I'd rather miss it and get in late than sit there and look at my Tilray shares be down 80% from peak.
Yeah.
Just be careful. I'm not saying don't. I'm saying be careful. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, BG, I'm with you. They kind of did it to themselves, though, a little bit. A lot of reverse splits, a lot of share offerings, a lot of not great stuff in the management companies of a lot of those. Tilray especially. After the Afria deal, they kind of shit all over it, I'm going to be honest. I liked Afria. Don't really like Tilray.
Just a pro in this sector, man. I feel like you should be the sector specialist of that.
I don't go that far. I haven't like looked at it other than the news cycles when people were just calling me the R word repeatedly, saying I was wrong.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and pull up one of those charts if you want to see if I was wrong. You can. All right, CRM.
Yeah. So these get a nice spike in IV when they come in spot. Is filling at the ask. We're gonna be here till Monday, man. Ugh. Just kind of following this up. Looks good. A little drop here with that price, and that's a big size and premium there. I would maybe pass on these there. Now, if that price was dropping, I'd maybe kind of look at that a little different. But it could be a favorable fill. Hard to kind of fully know what else is. I mean, you got both premiums kind of coming in on that too. Yeah, I probably hold off on that. All right, and then you wanted the NVTS again.
Yeah, let's give Waldo another peek see since he came in late. We
Yeah,
won't
let
make him
me-
go back for it. We like our homie Waldo. I was wondering where's
let
Waldo
me-
earlier, but there he is, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Hey, there he is. There he is. We had the NVTSs from last Wednesday's show. 180, they're up at 309. That's kind of the only piece of flow that I've been following or really kind of came across there. Call premiums are dipping. Oh yeah, that thing kind of gave up all its gains there because we were up 8% there for a little bit. Yeah, giving up its gains. A lot of put premium coming in right now. Just yeah, it looks like just kind of the highest volume. Yeah, just probably some profit taking going on in here. That gamma profile, that 3-day, we were already kind of up near that 25. So we were, I just want to see what we were at. So yeah, again, you're at 25.92 for the high there on the day. Look where we, oops, let's pop back here again. We came into that 25 range, and we kind of, again, that heavy positive gamma will tend to act as a magnet, but then once you get there, it will either act as resistance or support. If it resistance if you're going up, obviously, support if you're going down. So yeah, I mean, you hit that 25.92, so just a tick over there and just kind of see how it sold off once we got into there. Anything else? Maybe that 32 day, that 7/17/32 there, 26 there for that one. Again, keep in mind we were at 25 too. I especially after a big gap up, I double check these heat zones here that next day once that open interest updates. But yeah, that's kind of all we've really seen on NVTS there for you, Waldo.
Lou, who was talking
Nothing
about the QQQs, says, sorry, first time here, obnoxious old commodity derivatives trader. Nah, man, no apologies. Thanks for being here for one. And for two,
Yeah, thanks for
we
hanging out with
need more obnoxious old commodity derivatives traders. Because as you've seen, we're very much naked options and futures. I know a fair bit about the simpler spreads, but I'm not much of a spreads trader myself. But we will have, in the near future, one of my trading mentors that helped me stop being a coward about my own scalping strategy on, who loves derivatives and loves spreads. But I'll announce that when we get there. I do want to have a little bit more diversity on the show, because right now it's just 3 white guys, 2 of which trade, 1 is Tucker. So I want diversity in trade style and diversity in every other context, because we're just a transparent skinned sausage fest over here right now.
I was gonna say you're just a mayo sandwich right now. Mayo.
I mean, like, actually though, look, like, straight up, I'm a mayo.
Tucker's
We're mayo sandwich on Wonder Bread. If you look at our cameras here,
Are you about to say that I'm the whitest one?
I mean,
was gonna
look
say
at the
Tucker's
lighting in your room. Absolutely.
Tucker's like the light mayo.
Hey, that's a good
Tucker's a
one.
light mayo for the ones that want the
Hey,
Not
I'm
as many calories.
trilingual.
Good stuff.
I'm trilingual. I can get away with it a little bit, right? Is that how that works? If Tucker's the whitest, am I the least white? I'm pretty see-through.
Sure, buddy.
These are the topics we get to. We go from SpongeBob to racial disparity on the show to no diversity of thought. Yeah. Welcome to WhaleWatch.
That's what happens when it's slow though. That's what happens when it's slow. I mean, what are we gonna do? More DRAM calls coming in. They're up already 7%. Yeah, we caught DRAM last
We
week.
did.
I
Yeah.
would
We,
not
you
wanna
know,
chase this thing
I'm not-
anymore. I mean,
it's up
that week
substantially,
move, we're
dude.
up 16% of the past week. Yeah,
Wasn't
you
their
probably
average
wouldn't wanna
fill
chase.
like in the ones?
Let me pull it. I got it right
People
here.
yelling outside. Don't tell them shut the fuck up.
Oh God, like you did on for third.
No,
Wednesday?
those
I don't
were
know.
those were solicitors. But yeah, right after during they knocked the first time. Then right after the show, I had solicitors on my doorstep, and so I reminded them that there's literally a no solicitor sign on the door they were knocking on, and they
It's
sulked.
It's funny how they always forget to.
No,
Yeah.
they're straight up told to ignore that shit. Like straight up, they're told to ignore it. And so I yell at them, "Fuck off, man! Get off my porch. Leave me alone. If you're not selling Girl Scout cookies or telling me a family member died, don't knock on my door."
Oh, Girl Scout
Leave me alone.
cookies, man.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
make
think I
we
don't
make an
think
exception. We make an exception for Girl Scout
I don't
cookies.
think they even go to door to door anymore.
Oh,
I don't
they
think
should.
They go
Yeah, I think
door
they
to door.
do. I think they do. It's
They
a little.
don't by me.
That's because for the most part, most of those girls have family members that just nuke their little sign-up sheet. But we still get every now and again. Granted, it's been a while. Michaela, do we still get do we still get Girl Scout cookie sales? I feel like I haven't bought Girl Scout cookies since like 2018. Actually, shit, do they not do that anymore? That'd be sad. I don't want to have to go to the store for Girl Scout cookies. They're
Yeah,
supposed to come
like
to
that's
me.
where that's the only time I ever see them is like outside of the store, which is smart. I mean, smart on their end because everybody's coming out.
Those little girls that set up
alone.
outside cannabis dispensaries know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they're doing, and you know it works. You know it works.
That is,
All right, she's
yeah.
typing. Let's see if we still get them. She says it's been a minute. That doesn't help, but maybe they just don't do it anymore. That'd be lame.
I mean, I can understand in this day and time, like, you know.
Oh yeah, she does make a
not going
point.
up to
There's
people's
probably no Girl
doors.
Scouts in our neighborhood. We live around a lot of old people, so that's probably a good point. That's a good point. That's
Hey,
a good
old
point.
old people gotta eat Girl Scout cookies too. I mean,
Well, she just means there's no one in the neighborhood to sell them. You guys, hey, we have something to look at other than holy shit, this DRAM just rocketing to the moon.
yeah, that's 537 up to 910 there. Yeah.
Pull
Good,
up
you know,
the
prob-
Google 380 call, and I have a feeling you won't even need the
Alright.
expiration. Oh, you already got it?
call.
626 looks crazy, and
I
I'm
bet
looking
it's
right now.
the 618 weekly.
oh well, I was gonna
It's
say-
hard to tell. All I know is that homie says 2 million in premium. Nope, it's not that. All right, which one is it? I'm an idiot.
Is it
Was
the
it
Ear of
this-
palm
this
string.
one?
618.
3. Oh, I got it right here.
Is it the
from
6? Tucker was
earlier, the
right.
626.
Fuck.
The what? No, he's not right because I talked about this one at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, okay,
He's
yeah.
not right.
Fuck you, Tucker.
He's not right.
He was still right
yeah,
about which one it
Tucker,
was.
yeah.
To be fair, he did get the expiration
A
right.
broken clock is twice.
You
It's
tried
really-
so
you didn't
hard.
even-
You tried
Jesus
so
Christ.
hard.
You don't
You
even know.
tried so
You
hard.
don't even know.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna sit
Oh
back.
jeez.
We're gonna
A
let
broken
him
clock is
bask.
twice.
Oh no! Look what I did to Tucker.
Yeah.
You know what?
Wait,
now
hold
that we
on.
have him, let's let Tucker gloat just a little. Just a little.
Tucker did say he was gonna be a whole new man today.
He did.
Whole different person.
And we're letting him.
I did say.
We're letting him gloat full screen for just a second here.
Hello everyone.
He's earned it. He's earned it.
What's up?
All right, he's
Broken
gone.
All right, Tucker, you
Get
want to
that
give us
shit
the
outta
flow
here.
read on this one?
Yeah.
You want to give us the flow read on it? Why?
I'm chill.
You sure?
Yeah, I think I'll
You sure?
Yeah. Lame.
I'll be okay.
Loser. Anyways,
Yeah, even Michaela's making fun of you, Anthony. You fumbled that so fucking hard, dude. You
Yeah,
handed
that
Tucker a
was-
free
that
win,
was
and you are
bad.
grounded, man.
I felt bad for the little guy. We always
Yeah.
pick on him. I wanted to give him something.
He's just gonna go the route of those kids on the internet being complete cunts to everybody, and they're like, "It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank."
Yeah. So the Goog calls here. These are the ones that I was kind of talking about that came in right at open there, and I'm especially on a name that was up 4% at the time there, or 3%, whatever, in the threes. I kind of hold off on that. Just I like to let the flow settle there a little bit, and when we actually go in here and read that flow, I'm so scared to go look at this chat. I just see it just pinging, man. I'm so scared to go look at this.
Yeah, I was
thing.
just telling Tucker to clip that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course you were. I just kind of looking at the bigger size that came on this one there too. I mean, you're getting that IV spike, and then you get that IV kind of drop here, and you don't see. You actually see that price of Google going up there. So it's not the cleanest flow overall there. Again, it was 2 minutes into the day on a big gap up. It's kind
Nate,
of
probably right here on
more of a
YouTube, but
coin
she's
flip.
working, so she ain't gonna talk shit with you. Getting all excited and chat. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Jeez. Yeah, to be seen on this one there again. I was just kind of a little questionable with it. Obviously, you had the big gap up, and then you have the kind of little IV drop there as well too. So it looks interesting. You got time on it. I just don't, and I'm happy we didn't chase that gap up there. 'Cause, I mean, down 370, they came in at 399. They're trading down at 341 now, so you're already kind of be down a little bit on those. But it'd be one to kind of keep an eye on there over time. See if you can get any other goog flow to go with that too.
Especially when it clocks 2 times.
When I just got a bad image in my head of what Tucker could do with some like the title screens or whatever now with the clock stuff, man. We'll see if how good of a oh god, the note that Tucker left in the thing. Jeez. Okay.
Oh, I didn't
All
even
right,
see it
Tucker.
yet.
All right, Tucker.
I was
It's
just
under
looking
the
at the time
same
code
flow
and what
one.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, he
Did you see
timestamped it. Anthony is a giant fucking idiot. I wonder if we could get away with just titling the short that. it's just a super cut of the GIF thing, a super cut of the Gex Jex, and then that.
I
And
told
it's
you
just
I was
titled
talking about the video game. I told you I was talking about the Jex video game, not the gamma
That's really-
exposure.
This
Yeah,
is
but
what
still-
happens when we've made our profit for the day and we're only doing flow reads.
Wait,
is we just fucking bully each other.
Did I
And
miss
there's no
that
flow
Anthony calls
coming
the
in?
video game Jex?
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
It's an old
Jex.
N64
It's not
game.
Gex.
No, Gex
Yeah,
is a
you
gecko.
wa-
Gex, enter the gecko. I promise you, it's Gex.
Okay, what do you want to bet?
I'm not a gambler like you, sick fuck.
Oh, look. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Did you just fumble that so badly?
Oh, why are you handing him free wins today, man?
That's amazing, man.
God.
Oh.
All right, I'll see you guys
dude.
Wednesday. I'll see you guys
Oh,
Wednesday.
that's so bad. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna hit him with this real quick anyway.
Oh. God.
Oh, you're gonna
Anthony.
leave me with him?
Yeah. Oh
What?
no.
I
I'll be right back.
What?
Oh, you can't make this shit up.
Oh man.
I promise
What
you
is
it's Gex,
going
bro. Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no. Tucker's gonna be like,
The power's going to my head.
oh god. I'm trying to find the actual like thing that I posted about. I'm going through all those maid outfits with Nick with his little double D's going on. I'm just trying to find what I sent. Oh, it's gonna be like a week ago. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Dang it.
What are you looking for?
I think it was from last Monday or Wednesday show, because I sent it and I swear it said it's pronounced Jax for the video game, and I was like, that's stupid. I don't know. I should probably just shut up and let you do the talking for the rest of the day.
Hey, we actually got specific flow request, putting it in now. ACN
Do we?
170
Oh, cool.
call for 717. That's coming your way right now. And bing,
All right.
bang, boom, sent.
All right. Let's.
All right, compose yourself.
Oh boy. Dude, I need a drink, and it's only Monday. Right, it's only 9 a.m.
Just
Jeez,
stop embarrassing
okay.
yourself.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was
pretty
pretty bad.
I mean, it's especially bad that it happened twice in a row.
Oh god.
Well, since
I'm
we're
just
still
gonna block
on the
them.
topic, now that I'm back,
no.
I am.
Oh,
I
no.
do gotta let the uninitiated see where that all started, just really quick. I won't play the whole thing. I'll drop the link to the video and all the chats because it is a good video. Anthony gives a really good breakdown in this video. Like, genuinely, he gives a really good gamma breakdown, but bruh. Let me pull this up quick. You guys won't hear it, but the homies will. Unusual whales. And again, I'll put this. It's a really good breakdown. Honestly, underappreciated video. I thought it would get a little bit more.
Everyone knows.
Oh,
trading
God,
op-
ads. Fuck you. Get out of here. What the hell? Ew! Ew! Free AI trading class? You don't need AI trading class. We have Mr. Whale. Just real quick.
Call Jax minus the put Jax, so that's going to give you your net Jax here. So I like to look
Did
for
you
that,
just fucking say Jax?
Jax, whatever. I don't
Oh
know.
man,
Jax,
it's
Jax.
GIF all over again. I can't with these
Oh,
guys,
no.
man. Hey everybody, this video comes directly from the
no.
Unusual Whales live trading
And-
show. His decisions in picking a flow trade. So check it out. Now I have a question. Do you say JAMA exposure?
No, it's Gamma.
Yeah. So yeah.
You should just call it call Gamma. I mean, I don't even use the Gax at all.
Yeah. No,
But
it's fine. I'm just
anyways,
giving you shit.
anyways.
Anyway.
Was that last Monday? I don't think Tucker was on the show.
No,
for
I
that
wasn't.
one.
I haven't seen.
Yeah,
this.
he wasn't on the show for that.
Yeah, it was
But
pretty.
yeah,
bad on
I'll drop
Blackmore.
this in all of the chats so everybody can
You don't have
watch it
to.
at their
You don't have
leisure.
to.
You don't have to.
Don't.
No, the meme is only at the beginning. The rest of the video is a really good breakdown. It's worth watching for that. But no, he's handing out too many wins
Oh, that
lately,
was
man.
Bad,
Too many wins
man.
are being handed out for free.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I
even the
can't
YouTube
believe
chat
clock-
is just roasting you, dude. You fucked up, man. Now,
I'm not-
dude,
I'm not good
fucking Jurassic's in the other chat giving you shit now too, and he's not even here.
Where is he?
What?
Oh, Michaela's roasting you about the Gecko too. I'm with Tucker. It's definitely Gex. I played that game too. Such a banger of a game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Where's Jay? Okay. Where's Jay Z talking that?
He's in the
Wait,
stream chat on the saved flow.
Oh, dumbass can't even. And then Nate joins in too. Ha 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 ha. Cool.
Today's
Alright.
not your day, man. You're
Asshole.
starting the week off
No,
on the
it's
wrong
not.
foot.
Oh God, I know.
Oh man. But yeah, for real, that was
so-
it's a good video. Definitely check it out. Memes aside, he's the only one on the show who uses Gamma outside of Periscope like I scalp with. So definitely worth a watch. Good information in there. Bookmark it, check it out after the show.
Oh, I. Don't
Oh,
even wanna
man.
look at you. I kind of want to pop open the YouTube chat and look, but I don't want to. All right, let's
Let's
actually
get back to some flow.
do
We'll go for another
yeah.
anywhere between 15 minutes to half an hour. Like I said, I still got to prep the panel because I slacked off this week. But I have another interview on Unusual Whale Spaces in a couple of hours, so we won't go until noon today. But we'll keep doing some of this. I think I'm done scalping, but because we're still, I mean, we're just in this stupid ass range. Look at this. Now, granted,
done with everything.
this range is where I was shorting to get our profit today on the prop account, but I don't like it. You know, we're still in the same situation with SPX2 where it could just balls to the wall, rocket or dump. We're waiting, man. It is what it is, but we can see if any new flows coming in. Lou brought up Oracle. Did we miss something on Oracle?
Let me do these ACNs.
Yeah.
quick Here, hold on. I'm.
Now that we're
looking
done
at the-
roasting the shit out of
You said I was getting roasted in the chat. It's just from Nate. Like,
Oh no! Well, there was people like, "Hey, I loved that video. That video was great." People who loved the yeah.
but they're talking about the content. They're not.
Oh sure.
roasting me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep
the-
telling yourself that. Yeah.
I will. All right. The ACN. So we got earnings in 3 days on this one. So kind of take the flow with a grain of salt right now with that.
That IV is surprisingly. Oh, I guess these are 32 days out. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place too. It's not the cleanest kind of read there. That IV's kind of dropping on some of that and pops again, then drops. I am not getting the best read on this one there. Take a peek at Gamma though if you want.
Yeah.
The earnings there. I mean that 180 strike has the most interest on it there. That's the highest positive Gamma there. So I mean that's kind of maybe that 717. Oh, it's on that 155 there. A lot of negative on that one. Yeah, I mean, not too much. I don't really think I see a lot of flow come in on this name. At least personally, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you just see the premiums are kind of, more flat overall there. Just look at that earnings move since they're is earnings in 3 days there. I mean, it's a plus minus almost 6.5% move. It does kind of like to hit its implied move more recently, though not so much. Yeah, I would say maybe keep an eye out for some other flow. I'm not big on swinging anything over earnings. Just even if you're 30 days out on something, do you want to sit through a 7% drawdown? Probably not. If it did drop, obviously it's kind of pumping a little bit there, 1040. Yeah, and those are kind of pricey for something that is overlapping earnings too for me.
Again, unless you're really big dick swinging, $1,000 for a contract is just settle down,
ridiculous.
Bro. Settle.
Ridiculous. Hey, these SNPSs here could be some put sells possibly here. 19% out of the money.
What the hell is SNPS?
It is Synopsys.
What do they do? Silicone. Yeah, okay.
Is a silicone software partner, blah, blah. I like how these look here. So, like, this is what I'm looking for with that kind of bid side. So, it's obviously the opposite of looking at ask side there for bid side, which would kind of, potentially lean premium sells there. You want to see that IV decrease and that spot price decrease. That's doing that in this one pretty clearly here. If I do this as well too, you just see even that flow before it there. It's dropping pretty much that entire time here. These look like pretty clear premium sells there, and then a big drop there and another drop there. I would lean that these are short puts here. 46 days out, 19%. I had this conversation on Friday too, like something like 19% out of the money with 46 days. You want to, cover. You don't want to short these naked. Absolutely do not want to short anything naked. I'm big against naked shorting, but that's there's a big but. Like if I come in here,
my ass isn't that big, man. Come on.
Where's my open interest? So like I will naked short like stupid stuff. So like the Tesla puts that are 41% out of the money 3 days out. Again, I don't suggest naked shorting ever at all, but the likelihood of this happening, probably unlikely. Obviously, anything can happen, and I have to buy the shares at 240, I guess. But something like this, I don't. Again, it's not advice, or I'm just telling you what I like to do. 41% out of money 3 days. Like this is something that I would naked short. And that's just me because I'm trying. You can see I'm trying to not push it, but there's just different setups there than like the third, because you look at the 731s here, 19% of the money, that can happen, and that's a little more, I'd say a reasonable potential move there. And let's just kind of see what it shows in here. I mean, it's got about for the end of July there, I mean, it's got a plus minus of 10% there, and you get some bad news on it, it can drop. So that's why I cover myself on something a little closer to the money. Again, kind of using quotes there, closer to the money versus something that's 3 days out and 60% out of the money. That's, a little more unlikely to happen there. Oh my god, did you see what Nate said in there? I got to pull up
Oh, he called you dyslexic, yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer. We did get a request from our man Full Metal Mex.
Dropping it now.
I already dropped it, unless you got the link.
I already got it.
Yeah.
I already got it.
No, he dropped the link though. Now you have to type. What a loser! You could have just clicked.
I didn't have to type. I copied and pasted it. Yeah, Full Metal Max. You might have missed some of the pre-market pulse. This is one that did hit the open interest filter here. These were pretty interesting here. Good spike when that flow came in, filled up the ask, looked pretty good there. They are continuingly going up today. Jesus, dude, I'm not having a day
You are
today.
just,
It is a
you're
Monday.
having a go of it today, man.
Oh, man. Oh, it's a Monday, dude. I think Mondays are my worst days. But yeah, no, that looks good there. You're getting a little volume today. Just keep an eye on that open interest there. Oh, man. Today is not, I am not having it today. And we're just chopping too. The price action doesn't help, man. Just brain rot, pretty much. Those Walmarts still moving? Let's see. I'm gonna go find those Walmarts. Oh, yeah, oh, look, there's those Walmarts. 164 all the way up to 186. Yeah, not massive.
Not crazy. Up quite good from the lows of the morning, though.
Yeah. I was trying to get filled on that. I couldn't get filled with that stupid spread, and then it ran, and I'm like, nope, not even gonna chase it. Not doing it. Man, it is just brutally slow there. I mean, it is just brutal. What do we have for volume? Get your guesses in, boys. Hey, 10 million, 11 million. SPY. I got a feeling, barring a news headline, we're probably not going to get close to that 30-day average today.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, kind of surprised at the low volume. Maybe after that initial pump, people are just kind of hanging out and waiting like we are after we're done scalping already.
I mean, look at the market tide.
We're heading for high a day on SPX right here, right now, but we're seeing some stuff positioned down lower. We're down at 7545 now with the heaviest position. And still that 7585 hanging out up there. So, I mean, we're still in a pretty wide range, but some resistance is developing along with support. I'm hands off still, man.
Yeah, I mean, all of our premiums, except for all call premiums, are pretty much bid side right now. So, you know, that just... I get a little cautious when I see that there. It's probably some in-the-money stuff driving us, obviously, right now.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, AMD, MU, QQQ. Yeah, it's... It just draws my attention when I'm seeing that out of the money, especially calls not really kind of going up in tandem with that.
But we're also not getting the opposite where we're not seeing put premiums come up. Usually if I'm looking to top tick on a short, what I like to see is these pretty squiggly red lines spiking while price is rising. And right now we're not having any of that. Everything's moving just in tandem with the market. As the market dips, call premiums come down. Again, you're going to be diddling in the middle near highs. Be careful, I'd say. AMD and MU are still juiced on those net call premiums, though.
Yeah.
QQQ is up there. That's fun, actually, because a lot of times I won't even see the Qs in the top 5, and they're number 3 for net call premiums today. So people really like that. What are we at now? Like 4% still? 3.8% up, and we're about to set a new high on the NASDAQ as well here.
Yeah, there's your new high. Of course, now we break out of the chop a little bit.
Of course.
But you can see why I got out of those
absolutely
0 days,
no.
I would have just
I supported the
absolutely
closure.
got obliterated there.
I fully supported trimming that position.
Yeah.
We were in a risky spot. You took a chance. You didn't get blown up on it or anything. It's good risk management.
Yeah. When I did the prop account, though, I could have just held there. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah,
my girlfriend asked if Anthony was thinking of Jackson Dexter for Gex. No, unfortunately, he has no out on this because the last time he brought it up, he sent a picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
So
hold on.
Wow.
No. He's not weaseling out of this. One second. God, how much fucking do we talk in here, dude?
I was trying. Are you trying to find the one where I initially sent it?
Did you delete it, you piece of shit?
No, I was trying to find it. And
that's what I'm trying to find too.
I told Tucker I'm going through all the horrible AI images I've made of you. I'm gonna see if I can find it before
image. Maybe you didn't send it in the chat. Did you send it in a DM?
No, it was.
No, I remember seeing it. So
okay. There's a dog. There's more made memes.
10 in the 8th.
I'm all the way back on the 8th and not seeing it yet. There it is.
Alright, I'll let you pull it up then.
Yeah. He's not getting away with this, folks.
No.
Now, to be fair, Google AI did do him dirty this day. Google AI did do him dirty by telling him that it is Jex, but that's wrong.
See, that's what I was trying to show Tucker, and then it did me dirty, and then it made me, yeah. So I was correct in what in the information I was given. So.
Yeah, he did get lied to. He got lied to.
Yep.
But swing and a miss. He tried, and unfortunately, Tucker wins the day, and that's no bueno.
It was more of like a foul out on that one. I fouled the ball, and Tucker got a lucky catch, I guess.
Oh, okay. I see. She's saying I was meaning for the pronunciation. No, don't give him an out. Come on. No. Let it burn.
He should be a lot nicer to her, Nick.
Is that
a lot nicer.
Even YouTube chat saying don't let him get out of this. I don't know, man. You might be trapped with this one. They might have got you. Dead to rights. Yeah. BG, Spy is definitely breaking out a little bit here. And again, just those exact same. He's asking for a gamma profile peak. It's the same levels as before. We're still coming up into the 7555 positive gamma. Way up at 7585, still our biggest to the upside. We've got a little bit of a stall out point at 7565. I won't be surprised if they get up there, but I also won't be surprised if they reject at these two resistances and end up pinning around 7545. We'll have to see. I mean, all of this is subject to change, and it will change. And as you look back, you can see that gamma initially moving up, and then it kind of drops back down a little bit. Then it starts building back up at those exact same levels. 7525 appears to be moving down a bit and up a bit. So we're kind of in the same scenario we've been in all day where we could break out or knife. Right now, market favors buyers. If they can turn this 55 into firm support like they did with 7545, that's really going to open the door for the potential of 85 up there. But we're up so much right now that, again, I'm not going to buy the high, and I'm not going to try to top ticket. I'm going to sit on my hands and wait for back test situation here. Right here.
Yeah, just watching, man. The flow is just dry, and what's coming in, it's just
the volume's low too, which again surprises me after such a pump. I'm curious what market on close is going to look like. Maybe it's going to be one of those days where we have a massive pump, and it ends up being sell side on the market on close, and we just shit the bed. That was fun.
Be funny, be entertaining. Are those Intel weeklies? Oh, come here. There we go. So again, we were looking at these in real time, those Intels. Again, happy we didn't chase them because look, they came in right at the highs there. Right at the highs, and again, really hit on that short-dated expiration, how far they were kind of out of the money there. I think that flow was not the best looking flow either. Let's just go back and look there. I like the hindsight flow where it's, hey, I'm happy we didn't take this. Yes. So, I mean, that IV popped and then it dropped there. So, again, you know, it was one of those interesting pieces of flow that kind of drew a little yellow flag. Obviously, we've got 3 days left, and Intel probably pumped like 30% now that I said that. So, they'll get another government contract or something.
The WhaleWatch curse, where we talk shit about something being up much and then just watch it double. Or in the case of Nokia, watch it triple. God damn it, man.
Dude, I'm still my first piece of flow on the day, the SMCIs there. I'm still, I mean, this is it for flow on the day so far. This is just nothing.
Yeah, real slow. We can actually probably start winding down a bit, and I'll start getting started on the interview I have with Will Rind from Granite Shares. That one's going to be not dissimilar to the Tama interview. If you missed that, that is on Substack, full video. This one will not have video. This will just be a Twitter space. But that topic is still the SpaceX IPO. Granite Shares will be a little bit different than Tama because they run both a double leverage long and short for this. So it'll be a little bit of a different interview than the last one, but probably worth tuning into if you're interested in what's going on with space. Other than that, I mean, we are kind of drying up on the flow. NASDAQ broke out to a new high here. We're not in any position I'm looking to get into a trade quite yet. Unless you see anything glaringly obvious to look at, I think we can send folks off into the rest of their day.
Yeah, it's just a ghost town out here, man. Absolute ghost town.
Well, let me get Tucker back on here so he can gloat as we wrap up.
God.
Stay tuned. I'm waiting for him to gloat. I heard him unmute his
Oh,
mic.
he's muted. He's muted. We can't hear him. Oh, darn. Dang.
Yep.
But yeah, stay tuned. Look, keep an eye on the Unusual Whales Discord and the Unusual Whales YouTube. I imagine that's going to get clipped into a short, just pure roasting of Anthony, him having the worst day of his year. Not even trade-wise, just straight up letting Tucker win twice in a row in a 1 hour time span.
Yep.
There's no ifs,
I
ands, or
got
buts
bullied
about
by
that
Tucker.
one. What's that?
I got bullied by Tucker, man. Tucker, is this your best episode ever?
I feel great, man.
Yeah, I bet he feels awesome. All right, everybody. We're going to wrap up and kick you guys out of here. Sorry I fucked up the stream for the Twitter folks. I'm glad a good portion of you came back. My bad for barring you from commenting while I was lambasting you for not commenting. That was my bad. But we'll be back on Wednesday morning, same time, 30 minutes before the market opens at 9 a.m. Eastern, doing the same shit. Hopefully Anthony won't put his foot in his mouth 3 inches deep to start, followed by his heel hitting his uvula. Not a whole lot you can do about that. But we'll be back Wednesday for more flow and more futures scalping. Other than that, no show Friday. Market is closed on Friday, so we're not going to sit here and do fucking nothing. But next week on the 24th, Wednesday, will be the Stony Made Trades episode. Those of you who show up, I'm going to go ahead and possibly do something a little special for you that you're not going to see anywhere except on the show. No, that is not a hint at what's going to happen in that dress. What's going to happen in that dress is I'm probably going to cry, and I have a feeling I'm going to lose every trade I take. But stay tuned. Make sure you're here next Wednesday.
What are you going to do if it is literally the best
trading day of my
your
career?
life?
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know, man. If it's a red day, it might. Oh, fuck. I don't want to think about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Otherwise, we'll see you guys Wednesday morning. I see Lou saying he's going to get the service to get up to speed with us. Hell yeah, man. If you have any questions, just tune into the shows. Real quick, last second plug for the Unusual Whales Office Hours webpage. Tucker, if you can head over there and just drop it in all the chats. It's just unusualwhales.com/office hours. Let me get this full screen here. This is going to be one of the most important pages for beginners because it shows when all of our streams are live, not just the Wednesday, Monday shows and Friday show, but every Wednesday, right after the show, Snorlax UW, the OG of the Unusual Whales Flow, he's the mastermind behind a lot of the update ideas we've had for user friendliness on the site. He's going to be doing onboarding sessions every Wednesday at 11:30 Eastern, which crosses over a little bit with the end of our show during the day, but that's okay. I would much rather you guys go tune into this than stick around with our shenanigans. This is where you're going to learn beginner-friendly shit about the website itself, general researching, trade ideas help, and general education. That one's going to be key. And then every Thursday in the Unusual Whales Discord at around 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern, he does a similar thing, but this one's mostly flow reviews like we do on the show, but with a lot less swearing, fucking around, and distractions. So another good one to hit. This one is also aired on Twitter and YouTube as well, so you don't have to worry about going to the Discord. But I do recommend going to the Discord. Their requests get seen first and fastest. But other than that, homies, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. We'll be back Wednesday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us, even though I broke the stream. And we'll see you then. Take care, everybody.
See ya.